don't, maybe I like toes now. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, or maybe welcome back. I don't know, maybe you're returning, one of the returning few subscribers that I have. Love you. Yeah, I've been gone for a while. A lot of things have happened. Obviously, I'm in a different place once again. A few things have changed, right? But anyways, today is gonna be a little bit different. Oh, my bad. I'm not doing a reaction, okay? I'm not doing a reaction today because I've already seen everything, right? Okay, so first things first, Aespa made a comeback. That junk slapped. Literally, majority of the songs on the album slap. I don't know. They put their toes in it. Literally, I gobbled it up. I said, toes. I don't know. Maybe I like toes now. Shoot. But that jump was a banger. Okay. I don't know what else to say about it. You're not gonna get a reaction though. I was over here comfy in my bed when I first saw it. Okay, so no first reaction. I freaking hate my laptop. It's so slow. I've been doing editing on my phone now because I don't like the editing part of all this, but I do like giving my opinion. So, yeah. Anyways, Aespa's come out. I've been thinking about getting their album too because it was that good. Stop playing with me. Favorite part? Dang, can't even think of it. You know, usually it's right off the top of the dome. It's everything. But my favorite song on the album is actually I'll Make You Cry. I was singing in my head just now. Okay, now on to the next thing, because obviously I am black. Okay, so I have the right to talk about Giselle lip syncing the N-word and how I feel about it. This is what y'all came here for, probably. I'm watching you. And the reason why I'm saying I'm giving my opinion now and not before, because this was like, what was this? She apologized October 25th. Okay, so it's been a while. Been like a week, a little bit longer than that. Gave me some time to think. Okay, because Giselle, she was actually coming for my bias naming. Not anymore. I'm just saying it's not anymore. Okay, she's not really coming for my bias list anymore. But that's neither here or there. Okay, we're not putting anybody down in this video. We're trying to educate. That's what I do. That's what I do. Okay, try to look at the good parts, you know, look at everything. But anyway, Giselle mouthed, lip synced the N-word. I'll throw the video in there. Have fun with it. Okay. And then she gave an apology. The apology said, "Hello, this is Giselle. I would like to apologize for mouthing the wrongful word from the lyrics of the song I was playing on site. I had no intention of doing it with any purpose and got carried away when one of my favorite artists' song was played. I sincerely apologize." And then she replied again, "I will continue to learn and be more conscious of my actions." Okay, now that's what we got. This is what I expected. Let me be honest, SM didn't really expect an apology at all. They deleted the video and I was like, oh dang, we're not gonna hear from them. Cause that's what they do. Like, that's what they be doing. That's why, like, I feel like I'm gonna just mix it all in, because I was trying to be organized. We're not organized. Don't care. I'm throwing my opinion in there already. Okay, so SM, most of these companies don't really issue no damn apologies. They take down the video and they just like, okay, well, the next comeback's gonna be in a couple months, guys, and we don't hear nothing else. They just go on to releasing their teasers and John. And I was like, can we talk about that? there's something here. There's something right over here, you know, that we need to talk about. So when she released an apology, I was like, oh snap, she stole the CEO's phone. You know, and I feel like this is what most people, this is probably what non-Black people thought. Oh my God, she apologized. Yes. Next scene, right? No, we're still here. No, we're not skipping over it. I feel like most people just like should be happy we're even getting an apology. Wow, this is great. Now we don't need to talk about it anymore. She apologized. You should forgive. So sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It hasn't happened yet. I'm struggling. Okay, now this is what I expect. This is how you, actually I'm gonna talk about that later, how to do a real apology. Okay, it's not difficult. You can mix it up a bit, but it's not difficult. Okay, we'll talk about that later. In my opinion, I don't forgive her. I don't. I'm so sorry. Not yet. Hopefully it'll come in the future, but not now. And the main reason why is because I know she knows this word. Me as a Black person of 19 years of age. Why I had to think about that. I have never said the word. You know what I mean? Now, there are some factors here. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. I looked at everything. There are some factors here. I, as a Black person, have a mental block on the word, just like how as LGBT, let me say this first. The N-word, okay? That's the first thing. Wrongful word. You could have just said the N-word. We know what it is. We saw it. We saw the video. Anyways, but and then as it goes for like different communities too, because obviously I feel like almost every community got that word that you don't say, or that people are just like, oh, we claimed that back, we have the right to say it, words like that, right? As a Black person, I don't say the N-word. As a part of the LGBT community, I do not say the D word. I hate that word so much. Oh my God. History. Anyways, but for me, there is a mental block on both of those words. You know what I mean? I'm a part of the community. Therefore, I have a mental block on those words. That stops me from saying it. I notice when people say it. I'm actively aware of when it happens, who's saying it, when it's said, in what context, right? Because she was singing it, she was lip singing it in a song. Wasn't that hard ER or anything, but doesn't really matter. Sorry, it's the N-word. So that's one thing that I thought about. I was just like, well, she, even though she might have went to an international school, she knows a lot of English. She learned about Western culture. She most definitely knows about the word. I was about to say probably. Let's stop doing that. She knows about the word. She knows the context, but she doesn't have that mental block. Now, that's an explanation. It's not an excuse. And therefore, I will not be forgiving her now, right? Because she definitely does need to learn and continue to be more conscious of her actions, right? That's what she said. I will continue to learn and be more conscious of my actions, because if y'all seen the video, sis was still happy after the word was lip synced. So she still wasn't conscious. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, when I've seen other people like accidentally say the word, maybe a TikToker or something, they'll be like, oh, like they know it right then and there. And it's just like, ooh, you knew. You knew. That's tough. But she still wasn't conscious. I'm just like, okay, there's something else, you know, obviously not Black, it's just not something that's It's not a word that stops her in her toes and her footsteps. Like, oh, snap. It's not one of those. It's not one of those for her. It is probably gonna be now. And she got all that backlash. She was like, she mouthing the N-word now. She be like, oh, I hope that's what happens. You know, catch yourself. Stop saying it. That's the next step. Explanation, not the excuse. Let's talk about that. Okay, so yeah. I will not be forgiven. This is what I expected the apology to be. It's quite simple, okay? You gotta take, you know, responsibility of your own actions, okay? And we can't be given you can't put no excuse in there. You can't. So sorry. You can't have an excuse in there. I did this. I'm sorry. That's it. That's it. That's it. I feel like that's one of the most impactful apologies. When you just said, I did this, or let me add something. I did this and made you feel this way, and I'm sorry. Okay? You need to be aware of what you did. You need to be aware of how it affected other people. And you need to say the words, I'm sorry. Simple. Okay? We don't need to know that it was your favorite artist being played on site and you had no intention of doing it. Okay? We don't need an excuse. We don't. Because it already happened. Excuses will most definitely not get you anywhere. Now you added the apology in there, so that makes it okay. You know, sometimes it is okay to give some sort of an explanation, okay? But when you do that, she should have said, okay. She said, I had no intentions of doing it. I had no intention to do it with any purpose. I got carried away when my favorite artist song was being played. Okay. So then after that, she should have said, but that's not an excuse. I still said the word. Honestly, I would have been more, I would have been more thankful if she would have said, how that junk got in her vocabulary. Can we get an explanation on that? Not an excuse, explanation. But yeah, that's my take from it. I still don't know if I'm gonna buy Aespa's album now.